So I was looking through Aurora clears, and apparently Batsby is the fastest run when paired with Nymphonial. And when I went to recent clears after, I actually found the run by Jodox here. This guy speedruns a lot of content in PvE, although this run is actually manual. The point of this video isn't to show you guys, how to build an auto one-shot team for Aurora. I think right now, because the banners are so fresh, people are wondering what's the potential of these characters. And because I have 0 lattice, I actually can't really showcase Batsby effectively because he is a DPS. And a lot of people were wondering, well, how good is he? And I decided to actually play this replay, and you're going to see that the damage potential of Batsby is crazy. Now, he does manual this run. He does actually use Nell here to heal with Supernova to get rid of the buff on Batsby. But I do believe if you just replace her with Ling Luo, this is still going to work out and you can auto it. But you're going to see these are the stats on the characters here. And Batsby basically 2-shots the boss. Now, he is 5 out of 5 dupes, but even if you don't dupe him, you probably will kill it in 3 turns instead of 5. And you're just going to see the damage potential is crazy. He has it at 5 lattice on the S1, which is required, 4 lattice on the S3, which I also think is required. And then for your S2, it's not really as important, but this is going to be the thing that kills the boss at the end. So if you do lattice it, it will make up for the lack of dupes, and also you get a lot of stats, right? But he is running on count. This is these are his passives. You can literally see he's missing final damage on count. He's missing 12% potential extra damage, which just makes up for the dupes entirely. He also is missing some crit damage. I think it can go up to 20-something%. And he's also missing about 10% attack. And, these are the modules that he's using. You can see it's not the best, honestly. Like, these modules, they're good, but there's way better that he probably has on his account that he's not using. And you're going to see that paired with Nymphonial giving the super attack buff with the S3 at level 3, that he is able to 2-shot the boss. And like I said, it is going to be manual play, but if you just replace Nell with Ling Luo, I'm mousing over just so you guys can pause and see the stats if you want to replicate it, because I really can't, because I'm not going to lattice my Batsby. You're going to see that, this damage potential from him, especially on Aurora, which is red, is absolutely nuts. So I'll play the run right now. It just works out like every other one-shot. Heinrich strips. You can use Viper as well, but Heinrich gives you more damage because of his debuff. Dinah then applies her debuffs. Nymphonial then gives everyone the buffs here. And the reason why I uses Nell on Supernova is to S2 the Batsby on manual and just clear the curse shield. And look at the damage here. You're going to be pretty shocked. Bam. That's 2/3 of the health gone, and then he pushes himself because he crits, and then he kills the boss because his S3 pushes. So that is the run. Shout out to this guy. This guy's a beast. I don't know. This is kind of insane, and it makes me kind of wish I had lattice to build him up to test him more. But this is what you can potentially do with him. And I just noticed his crit rate is a bit low, but there's some tweaks that can be made for sure. But his damage potential looks pretty solid, especially against Aurora and anything that's red. Now, outside of like red bosses, I don't really know if you'd use him because you're going to be missing out on almost 120% extra damage, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of crazy. So he definitely looks like an Aurora killer, and I just wanted to showcase. And hopefully if you guys are like using him and trying to make an Aurora team, you can kind of use this as a framework to actually, build your team for him. And I basically wanted to show you guys this because even though it's not my team, it is the rank 1 clear, and there's no replay function here, so you can't see how it works. But yeah, it's a 2-shot. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Shout out to this guy again. He's a beast, and I'll see you guys next video.